Yeah. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the beautiful 𝗃𝗍𝗄 and Agrofest. We're gonna start with the Serenity Prayer because we have so much to share with you today. But we want to thank the universe for this beautiful day. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will be done. Amen. And good morning, EMC family. Welcome to another Docile Saturdays. And I know our Docile Saturdays usually start at daybreak, but we have been taking advantage of these beautiful festivals that are just coming back to back on the history and the knowledge of Barbados that we have been sharing. So I'm just gonna give you a little view of that beautiful sky. Look at that. Isn't that just amazing? And what a glorious way to start a fun-filled day. We are looking at the beautiful fountain area and bandstand created by Lady Gilbert. And this whole area she designed and laid out when the government of the day took over this area. So where we are this morning, let me show you. We are starting at the Governor's Gate, and this gate was opened with a special key on June 9th, 1909 by Lady Gilbert herself, a specially designed key, and that signaled the opening of 𝗃𝗍𝗄 to everybody. Before that, it was it belonged to the British Army. It was the residence of the commanding officer of the British troops, and he was here from 1783 to 1905. And then the Barbados legislature at the time took it over in 1906, and along with Lady Gilbert Carter, they created these beautiful grounds that we're going to walk through. And then after that, what happened when the legislature took it over, they leased it to the St. Michael's Vestry to create this park, and they gave a grant of £1,000. You imagine, £1,000 created all of this, and it's here for many for us to see. Of course, as usual on Docile Saturday, I'm with these two lovely ladies. Aren't they so beautiful, decked out in their all Bajan colors? And I do think somewhere around there is a gentleman, but of course we have to see me. So good morning, everybody. Love and hugs and kisses. Coming to my, yes, so don't worry, he's got his slap. Angie, he got his slap, so he'll soon be back on the South Coast. I sorted that out. He asked for it, he got it. I greeted him with a slap, so promise, devastated. Two slaps. So he's totally cured. He knows exactly where he's going. So we're going to be all walking together. There are tons of stalls. There's food, crafts. It's a 𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃 today. We're going to see all of Barbados in a different way, because that's what Nick says. This is what this journey is about. It's about showcasing Barbados in all of its many splendors, but not just the beaches and the nightlife. We're also things at Agrofest that shows the culture and the people and what they do. So what we're going to do first is that we're going to take you through and show you Queen's Park and all the different monuments and buildings and landmarks. And then what we're going to do is show you some of the produce and the stalls, and hopefully we'll meet some EMC family along the way, and they will also enjoy that. So the view is always going to be of me and people. And so this long beautiful drive takes you up to the main house. Yes, I know what I'm saying. Good morning, Andy. And that's what's going to be happening all day. I'm going to see a ton of people that I know as well. So I'm taking you up to the main house that was built in 1783, and it was called the King's House, and then it became Queen's House. And this is where I said the general had lived up to 1905, and then the government of the day took it over. They put it in the hands of the St. Michael Vestry and started to lay out along with Lady Gilbert Carter the design for the grounds. Lady Gilbert Carter was essential in that, in making sure. And then of course the park opened, and we know it with the Christmas mornings in the park. And for years it was the exhibition used to be here. I was still up in heaven drinking milk and honey, and we're going to show you a famous location of the exhibition. And then after that, what transpired was that the governments took it over, and now it's the responsibility of the NCC, and they take care of the grounds and keep it beautiful. So we are gonna, as you can hear, there's music playing, people are walking up and down, and it's a really beautiful day. Right here we have the main stage, and this evening, like yesterday evening and Sunday evening, there will be performances. Sunday evening will be gospel in the park. So let me show you that poster. So if you're here, you can come down. I think it's the same entrance as coming into today. If you bought your tickets before, it's $15. At the gate, it's $18 for adults. But that entitles you to everything, including whatever performances. So this evening, it's karaoke in the park this evening. So all of that will be very interesting. So I'm not going to try to compete against the music. I'm just going to let you enjoy the beats from the DJ. And all of that is to keep the energy up. Tons of food again, just like at Hotel Festival. And hopefully we'll get to show you some Bajan delicacies like sugar cake and corn and coconut bread. Yes, Patricia, I'll try and find you some for the sauce too. So we are coming up to the original building of the park, which is Queen's Park House, and this has the inscription on it, being built in 1908. And of course we understand why it's called Queen's Park House, because as you can look up and look right there, that is the hand of Queen Victoria. Yes? So this beautiful building now has been restored and is in excellent condition again. Downstairs is the Queen's Park Gallery, which has a curator, guards, and they showcase local artists and art and sell them on their behalf. Upstairs is the Daphne Joseph Hackett Theatre. And Daphne Joseph Hackett was a teacher at Queen's College. She taught Latin and then was so interested in Bajan dialect and poetry and all of that, that she was one of the first people to bring in Bajan Creole to the stage. And then after that, along with several other prominent Bajans, 𝗵𝗽𝗆𝗄𝗃, 𝗵𝗽𝗆𝗄𝗃 are two of the names I can remember off the top of my head. They created the Barbados Workshop Theatre. And this beautiful theatre, which is now in her name, was the home of 𝗵𝗽𝗆𝗆. I hope y'all remember that. Welcome to the Nook and Cranny Bar. You is here, I is here, jokes would also laugh it off. Welcome to the Nook and Cranny Bar. And the Nook and Cranny Bar was created by a fantastic ensemble class of Peter Allen, Dr. Marcia Burroughs, Tony Thompson, John Walcott, and the late Wendell Smith. And that was fantastic political satire of whatever was going on. Those shows used to happen every Christmas time into January and February. So this is where they used to host those in the, I would say that's the 90s and late 80s. So this building has been in this spot since 1783, being restored over and over. Yes, and it's just totally beautiful. Then I'm going to show you this famous landmark. It's actually the engine and boiling engine house, and it was used to.
Look, where's the bar, man? You ready to start drinking, man? Where's the bar, man?
Okay, guys, y'all know that I have Nicholas Dean with me, all right? He has me so speechless I had to stop. But this building was the famous clock tower, and whenever you were gonna have at the exhibition in the park, which is like the forerunner to Agrofest, this was the meeting spot. Everybody would say, meet me by the clock house, meet me at the clock house, and there's thousands of people standing around the clock house. But what the clock house was actually an engine room to deal with the pumping of the water coming into to funnel the water into the fountains of the park, and that's what this was used for. So after a while it became, it's no longer used for that, but it was the famous meeting point, yes, of all the young lovers who wanted to hold hands and walk through the exhibition. Therefore this was the spot. And what I'm taking to you is the side gate of the park. And this gate is called Queen's Gate, of course, because Queen's Park House is facing it. But also this building ahead of us once was the home of Queen's College. And so these steps lead on to the road of Constitution, and this gate was called it's called Queen's Gate. Now in the home of what used to be the old Queen's College is now the Ministry of Education and Technology. I think that's what they call themselves now. The names change so fast, you can't keep up. But this was also the site. Queen's College was here, as well as 𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗆 was here as well. 𝗵𝗶𝗀𝗆 was above Queen's College on what is now an open lot, and that building started to sink, and hence why the University of Waterford was moved to Waterford. So, but this is the original home. I'm looking at you through the gates of and see Queen's College, the whole Queen's College. And please note, all during the day, as you see the ironwork in the background, all of this is the original ironwork that was put down for the opening in 1909. Isn't that just fantastic? These trees, this layout, this beautiful vista of what we are experiencing here. All of this is part of the layout from Lady Gilbert Carter. And on this side today, they're gonna have tons of plants and all of that. So we're gonna try as much as possible to get you guys through as many stalls as we possibly can. Good morning. Hi, morning. So everybody is with me. They're walking behind me because, you know, we're interacting with everybody. Bajans are looking at me and smiling and say, who is this crazy lady walking about with this camera, talking non-stop? Who is she talking to? I'm talking to a wonderful group of people who come out every single day to enjoy these walks. So 𝗃𝗹𝗄𝗏, as we know, has the 𝗃𝗹𝗄𝗏 shed. Yes, and that's a little further down. There's ice cream. And Pat, we're now getting to the area where the food is. So the fish cakes. Oh my goodness. And I'm smelling a lovely rice and stew too. That just, oh my God. So I have to keep my focus. I have to keep my focus. And what they've done is not just a mixture of crafts. They've also allowed those vendors who normally would sell in Bridgetown, who have their little stalls that come out to fairs. They also have them in a section as well. And they have livestock. So we're going to try and show you some of the animals that are here as well. And they also are doing a planter's lunch. I think that they might do that tomorrow. But all of this is being done by the Barbados Agricultural Society. They were established in 1845. So, you know, the 1800s in Barbados, especially that 1840 to 50 period, seemed like a lot of building was going on, a lot of expansion, and most of all, a lot of things were being generated. But the Barbados Agricultural Society was being done so that they would look after the interests of the planters. And you have to remember, like how we went to Brighton Farmers Market and showed you the food belt of the country, which we call the bread basket of the country, which is St. George. There were so many plantations and so many owners that you had to have a consolidated interest of representation. And so this is why the Barbados Agricultural Society was developed. So this exhibition used to happen years ago, and then in 2005 it stopped for many years, and in 2005 it was started back again. This is its 18th year, and they called it Agrofest. So it's a beautiful potpourri. Now this building in front of me, which is called the steel shed, it was originally set up for storage of materials and things like that, and over the years that has evolved from that. It was used by Marcus Garvey and Sir Bradley Adams to give pivotal speeches in the country when things were happening, right? And then after that, it became a cultural center. There used to be theater shows, there used to be folk groups. The Richard Stout Teen Talent was here. We have Calypso tents there. And recently they have refurbished it, so it now can seat 350 people. A lovely front desk area, box office, bathrooms, totally lovely theater, and it always hosts some sort of exhibition. So right now, I think the Barbados Guyana export promotion through the day of Agrofest is happening in this area, and I mean it is so beautiful. So, right? And then finally, the gate that is in the distance, that gate is called Nelson's Gate. Of course, in those days, the buildings were not as condensed, there was no traffic, and you, of course, would have had, the trees were not as tall, so you had a clear view from the Nelson Gate to see Nelson. Of course, we all know he is no longer there. The gate has not been renamed, and so that is the gate that exits onto St. Michael's Row and down towards St. Michael's Cathedral. If you look just in the distance there, you will see the top of Parliament Buildings, the clock with the Barbados flag at the top. So you can see how close everything was. And it was thought that this would be a beautiful park for all of those who lived in Bridgetown. Because remember that Bridgetown was a town of stores at the bottom and homes at top, all through St. Lawrence, all through Swan Street was nothing but homes.
I found a bar. I decided I'm going to smoke my Cuban cigar as well. Yeah.
He is certainly having a ball. They are enjoying themselves. So, yeah, so you have to remember that. So that Bridgetown was really a very thriving town in the 1800s, and therefore lots of people had stores at the bottom and lived on the top. So they all needed a green space, because if we walk through Bridgetown and see those streets, there was no place to sit, there was no place to enjoy, and hence why this park was created. Yes? So, and one of the things that in Queen's Park is a 𝗵𝗽𝗆 tree. There are two of them on the island. One is here and one is in Warren's. And that tree in this park is over 1,000 years old. It's about 22 circumference. And I believe that it has originated from Africa. And that tree is still going strong. So we're going to show you that today. But we are also just taking in the beautiful atmosphere. I hope that you guys are enjoying this so far. What I really would like to show you, and we're going to head back down that way, is the animals and the vegetables and the livestock, yes, of this beautiful park. And Bajans are out this morning. A lot of people come early because this is almost like a Saturday shopping. So they get their vegetables, but also they have segmented the park. So now we're walking through like the areas that deal with business related activities. So we have Sagicor here, Life in General. We have Flow. Flow is one of our phone services, the other one being Docile. And so they're set up. There's Courts. And I know a lot of you, if you have lived here over the years, know about Courts before you migrated. Courts is furniture, home fittings, things like that. I think they've branched out into eyewear and doing loans. The National Disabilities Unit have a beautiful stall here. They have tons of flowers, which is really lovely. And so these are done by children who are and adults who have some challenges that I just want to show you. Isn't that beautiful? And so these arrangements are a combination of live and real artificial flowers. There are credit unions on board. This is Lifetime Credit Union. I worked with this credit union many years ago when it was Barbados. It was BST Cooperative Credit Union. But then when BS&T was sold to Massey, they had to rebrand. So Lifetime Credit Union is here, so you could walk in, do membership, have loans, have all sorts of things on the spot. And with us, the credit union movement, as you know, the credit union movement started like a susu, like a meet and turn, as what we call it. 6 or 7 or how many people give their $100 every month for easy math, and then it comes one person's turn and everybody gets a turn. But it was a way for people to get money because they were always eligible towards getting a loan from the bank. And so out of that is how the credit union movement started, just to regularize what was happening and then make sure that nobody gets, lose their funds in the whole process. And so the credit union movement has grown and grown in this country. We have several credit unions, but the biggest are Barbados Public Workers and Cooperative Credit Union. And they now have ATM machines and cards and everything like that. So that's all part of it. So along our way, we're gonna take you and show you the beautiful bandstand. And so all of you who've ever come home and be doing Christmas in the park, the Christmas in the park allows you, to see the Barbados Police Force band is playing and people promenade up and down the walk and look lovely. And later on today, I promise you today or tomorrow, I will post pictures of the first opening of the park and how everybody dressed. Nowadays, we dress very less, but they were all in stark white and beautiful. And again, all this beautiful ornate work. And I hope this is not too dark right now for you to see. The shadows might make it a little challenging, so I'm going to look for an area where the sun is hitting. But so this bandstand was definitely decorated by, created by Lady Carter. And again, this is the original artwork. This is the original ironwork that we're looking at, and it is just so beautiful. So in this section, they have like independent vendors who are selling their stuff, whatever they have. So this is what they're doing. Morning. Okay. Hi, morning. Ooh, look, this is one of the things I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see sugar cakes. Look, we got sugar cakes and nut cakes and all of that. Yes. So, and just all kind of biscuits and sweets. So, isn't this now a beautiful vista? And all of this was created. This is all first creation. And I will then show you some pictures later of this whole area in 1909. But this little ornamental center, that was another fountain that was there that's no longer working. And that fountain had more of the symbolic emblems of the national flag to come. Those designs are there, the fish are there. And then the pond beyond that, the water area beyond that, which is now a smaller scale, used to be so big that small rowing boats could move up and down in that space. So I'll show you pictures of that later. It's now in the shape of Barbados, and at Christmas time with the lights they have, the water, they have lights as well, so it's really beautiful. But this whole area has not changed much from when it was first designed, and it is still so amazing and so beautiful. We see a lady here with her plants. Yes. So all those plant lovers who are on, know that y'all would thoroughly enjoy this. Yes, and and they're encouraging you to have seedlings. I think the theme of this year's Agrofest is Eat What We Grow, because we're really trying to promote better eating habits, and they're really starting with the children. I think they will begin legislation is in place to stop soft drinks being served at the schools, because they feel the children are not eating healthy enough, and so therefore that will be done, and to encourage better eating habits. So we're gonna take you down inside now so you can see the animals and the produce and everything. And also the park, I have to show you, they have little signs up showing you different aspects of the park. So this one welcomes you to the park. Let me tilt this so you can see. And it has pictures of it would not be an EMC Docile Saturday if I didn't show you a view of the sky. So that's your first view of the sky. So now we're gonna go into where the livestock is, the vegetables, more plants, and I think right now they're doing, and then they're all spotted around their areas for the children to enjoy as well. Yes. Right, and we're now down inside, and this field has been used for cricket, football matches. Nick talks about riding horses here, doing equestrian race performances. So you imagine that. So we need to tackle Nick about his equestrian exploits. But I think that along here today, what they're doing is that they're having all these cows and bulls on display, which is so lovely. And so it gets the children to see, just sometimes they think that meat only comes from the supermarket. You know, they get to see the actual animals. So this is a judging going on, yes, that we are seeing here. And I should say, if you're coming today, the sky is beautiful, it's warm, hat required, comfortable shoes, because the park is over 14 acres, so it's a lot of walking, but good exercise. And so these beautiful animals are being judged. Let me see if I can get around so you can see their front faces. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Look at them. And so yeah, they're being judged. And these look like little calves. Like, yeah, I'm not an expert, have no clue. But yes. So what we will try to do is walk through and go on the other side, because you see in the distance there, those green sheds have all types of different animals in them. So we'll go over there and let you see that. Also now in the park, they have a eco-tourism friendly house that is run purely on solar. I hope that they have that open today so that you can do a walkthrough. And so they're trying to promote that and us, you know, reducing our carbon footprint and being more energy conscious. And so like we have Roberts Manufacturing. Roberts Manufacturing has been around too for quite some time, and the butters and the margarine and things like that that we use are made by Roberts Manufacturing, locally owned company. So, and they also do tons of feed for animals, so hence why they are here today too, to showcase any new products. Look at these beautiful rabbits. So Bugs is here, and these children are getting to pet. Oh, oh yes, look at that.
No, they can't see. How white are they?
That is so beautiful. No, pick up. Like that.
First, we have the Jersey Liqueur. The first place winner is owned by St. St. John.
Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh. And that coat feels amazing. It's so sweet. But you see, that kind of interactive experience for the children, so that they get to see and feel and recognize. And if you've ever had a good rabbit stew, it's fantastic. So sorry about that. Let me tilt you back. Of course, on a hot day like this, what wouldn't be great but a good snow cone? So once we finish today and I say goodbye to you, that's the first place I'm going to get one lovely snow cone. Simone, I'm hoping I can get some rum this time and we'll be able to enjoy it. I will video call you while I drink the snow cone for both of us. And of course, now this section again is filled with vegetables, and the noise level, I can't say noise, the music. So I hope you can hear me over the music. Oh, and so here they're doing free hennas. That's lovely. Hi, and plants. And look at the vegetables that are on display. Watermelons. I just wanna pass through and look at the lovely sweet peppers and cucumbers and hot peppers, tomatoes, and all the way down is like yams and sweet potatoes and garlic, everything. So out here smells great, guys. It really does. So I'm going to So just like last Saturday in Holetown, we have it here now in Bridgetown. A farmer's market over 3 days with a potpourri of stuff. Look at all these beautiful plants. So all my plant lovers online this morning, look at that. Isn't that just amazing? And this is done by Lawns and Landscape. So small, large, in between, cactuses, all sorts of things. Woo! And as well on this side as well, Codrington nurseries as well. So tons of plants that you can come and get and enjoy. And so you see, I am like halfway across the field. I will swing back and let you see. And where I'm heading to now, I can smell the sweet smell of animal manure. It is crazy, but look at that. Sorry, let me tilt. And that is our day here. Look at that. And so this area is full with nothing but tents and people and the beauty of it. And it is a spectacular day. Look at that. Look at that. The sun is out and it's glorious sunshine. I'm doing a 360 of love, but I'm talking because it's just so beautiful. And right where I'm standing, the breeze is blowing and it's lovely, 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 lovely today. Now this is the sort of weather that you want for a market day like this. And I'm sure, Mary, if you don't know, that's John right there coming towards me in his hat. Hi John, morning. So Mary, you know that John is here. The crowd is back. We're gonna meet by the bandstand. Yes. Okay, no problem. And so they have chickens here as well. Look at these, lovely. So I feel, yeah, these fellas look more like turkeys. Yeah. So this is beautiful to see. Little personal history. My father was the general manager of Barbados Agricultural Society in 1979 to, I think he did it to 81, 82. And during that period, during that period, one of the things he created was the Planters Lunch. So to see them doing the Planters Lunch tomorrow, I'm so happy to hear that has come back. But these stalls here that I'm showing you are holding all the animals that are in display. I'll see how close I can get. And they have hay and all of that here. And these fellas are huge. I'm gonna try not to get too close. It's not, they are massive fellas. So I suppose we saw the little ones that were being judged, and these are going to be the big heavyweights later to be judged. Yes. So it really is a beautiful day here at Agrofest. It's a beautiful potpourri, and as for those who are coming on a little later, we wanted, and especially our YouTube family, we always talk to our live family, but we have to include our YouTube family. So we have been doing those walks through Bridgetown, and we started in Holetown history, Bridgetown history, all the way up to the beautiful garrison. And I remember when we went through St. Michael's Cathedral, I said I would love to do the park, but I wanted to slow down in the cathedral. And then it worked out that today, Agrofest, we could do the beautiful Queen's Park, as well as talk about the history and let you see Agrofest. So this was like a 2-in-1. and I hope that you really enjoy it. We will take still pictures and put them together and let you see all of that. And like I said, it's a potpourri of people here today. It's dance. Oh, and even they have equipment so the farmers can see. There is okay, so there are two booths for the Guyana people. There's just one that's just their furniture, and the other one is art and exhibition, which is lovely. That because we have here on the island a Guyanese association. One is Trinidadian, I believe one is Vincentian too, and so it's lovely to have these, and a Jamaican association, right? And so it's lovely to have these associations on display so that they can showcase the island, their island too, and showcase the products and food and different ways that they have something that we make one way. They use the same ingredients and make it a different way and call it something else. So all of that is about the culture and the potpourri of it. And so I truly hope that you enjoyed this day. I'm trying. Yeah. So it's been beautiful. It's been lovely here. Like I said, we will take other photographs and let you see. I promise you we're gonna soon get back to our day breaks. But this was moments like this that we thought you need to see Barbados from a different angle. Not just the beaches and the nightlife and all of that, but to see the culture of the people and how they enjoy themselves, because Agrofest comes once a year at this time of the year. And it's the best time for, as you see, everybody's greeting each other and coming out, and beaches are now getting more relaxed as our restrictions drop. They're still asking us to have the precautions where necessary, but it's really good to see people back out enjoying themselves and enjoying life, and that's what it's all about. So I hope you can see me. You know, life is a special gift. Sadly for me, I lost another uncle yesterday morning, and that's part of the journey that I am on. Lost a lot of loved ones between losing my father and yesterday. But I think the most important thing is to keep loving and keep sharing and keep giving and keep including people. That's so important to keep doing that, and to reach out and make sure everybody's okay, and keep giving the EMC love that we give every day to everybody that you meet. Because sometimes even in my day-to-day, I meet people who walk in and just lost a loved one, and sometimes I am lost for words because my emotions get the better of me. Hence why Nick always calls me Miss Care. But I then tend to put my arms around and hug them. And sometimes that's all they need. They just need somebody to hold them, let them shed a tear, and tell them it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. So from me to you, I say to everybody, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. We're all gonna be good, and we're all going to continue to enjoy life. So from the beautiful Agrofest, I hope you enjoyed this morning with us. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy sharing it with you. We wish you all the best. And that is like perfect timing. Wait, let me switch back.
Oh, hello.
He found me right at the right time. Oh, and Carolyn is here, and I saw John a couple of minutes ago. He was looking for us. Yes. So we have had a glorious morning. We all look like we now need a snow cone, another drink, another thing. Morning, Caroline. Morning. How are you? Miss J is with me. I know I can't see you guys because the sun is glaring, but I've been hogging camera time and sharing love, so it's all good. So everybody have a glorious day. If you are here on the island, come down. Tomorrow we go to Surfers Bay in the south coast. You remember Nick always showing us that hotel that looks totally dilapidated, but then there's this beautiful walk into this location. That's where we'll be tomorrow. If you can't make it there with us in person, you can come on live, and if not, we will see you on Monday morning bright and early again. Have a wonderful Saturday, everybody. Love, hugs, kisses, and blessings to you and your families. Take care. Bye.
So you're doing a sales campaign for them, evidently.
16%.
Okay, well, understand that we are doing this here because this is actually a live video going on here now, so get ready for it. Nicole has refused the direct talent that comes on a Saturday of annoying people. She says she is not going to annoy these people because, Nicole, why are you not annoying these people?
Because I think they're two lovely angels. They're
Two
really
lovely,
sweet.
two lovely angels.
Yes.
The ones that you see every week and you think they're too lovely.
Yes. I just met them today and I can see.
So-
because they're Nicole and Simone. Because there's Nicole and Simone, you know, these ladies have to be adorable. So
Adorable.
I'm not going to give them any trouble.
Well, you better drink some wine. You will get the truth very clearly. Anyhow, so as you can see, we have people that are sampling wines. These are the dunk wine and etc. Oh yeah, let's see. How's that? Isn't that great? Isn't it better than sea grape? Better than sea grape for sure. You have to be, for sure. Especially alcohol content. So you may not know this lady. I do not know this lady. But we're going to come around to the other two ladies and we'll get back to her in a minute. You all know about Simon, you all know about Nicole, you all know their bare trouble. So we came over here to give them a... No, hold on.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. What is that you're trying?
Is there cream liqueur? You need to try this. If you're going to queue in the community, look these ladies up and try this cream liqueur. If you like Bailey's, this is the bomb. Trust me.
Nicole, I would like you to have, say they'll give you 2 or 3 samples and I would like to hear your feedback in a few minutes time.
The wine. Oh my God.
What wine is that you tried?
This is dunk.
Dunk. Hold on. What kind of wine?
Dunk.
You mean the thing that I always say is the best fruit out here in Barbados?
Sadly, we're not seeing sea grape.
They just do
Yeah,
everything.
no secret.
No alcohol content. This is lit. And I just say
You like that? It nice kicking? Cheryl, is that the first you've had? Am I only asking a question for the, look, someone here said, is that the first Cheryl has had? Yeah, okay. But we're going to come back here for a minute, just a minute. We don't want to stop them from working and stuff, so we're going to just focus on them. We're not going to say anything, but we're going to be watching them on camera, and they will not realize that right now, but when they get home, they'll say, well, they focus the camera on us when they're not talking. And we'll be with them in a few minutes. So let me check these here. These are the new sales representatives for this wine. So, hold on a minute. What is your sales pitch for this wine of what you've tasted so far?
Actually, I haven't been drinking wine, but this is really good.
That's it? That's the bomb?
Really good.
Yeah, that is the bomb.
Okay, in fact, then you all hear that. These ladies are telling you, so it's got to be good, because you know these are Bailey's ladies, etc., etc. We got to go on over here and we got to see. Hold on a sec. We have someone else here. Have you had any samples as yet?
Yeah.
What is that? Same cream? What do you think about it? Well, yeah, unanimous thing. How is it? Is it good? Oh, you're buying it? That's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
It's really good.
Yeah, see that already? Sales going on. Seriously though. Excuse me, Simon? I annoy her. No, don't mind me here. I heard talking nonsense. As you can see here though, that I can go right on their faces, man. How y'all like that angle though? Nicole, look at your camera there though. Okay, already focused already. Yeah, y'all good? I'm gonna try and do a before and after. You all have seen them now while they are here, still in sort of like stable condition. And they're now buying bottles, so we'll see if they'll be sampling them or if they'll just be doing the samples. Oh my goodness, hold on a sec though. Well, party Nicole. Show them that. Yeah. You can see what's happening here. Everybody's feeling the vibe down here though. Nicole told you all about it, so I only concentrate on this section.
I'm off duty now, so therefore I can dance.
So in other words, you were saying what you said last week, that you were giving all, you're not giving any more to them? Is
No, that's not true. I'm going to keep giving. They know I love them.
Okay, so you all heard that just now. You all can see if that piggybacks on the back of truth today, or on the back of teasing and lies. But anyhow, there you go. She's ready to go. She's always going to have everybody here. Everybody you're seeing this group right now around here are definitely dedicated to what we're doing, and everybody else is watching. Same thing. We're all dedicated. You need to pat yourself on your backs and say how you should be proud of yourself, because you're awesome. She's trying something different, so we can get some after her now. Number two? Okay, number two. Listen, we better leave here because these people must think this is a drink-free bar. So, you ready to laugh? Yeah, you laughing at them too? Oh, yeah. You know you refill all over the world.
She used Liqueur and it has a little kick. She said it has a kick. So that's why I give her now.
You drank this before?
Of course, I'm always drinking it.
Always drinking that? Wow, okay, that's awesome. So you know you're right now being broadcasted all over the world right now, right?
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Introduce yourself. I know the annoying Nicole and the annoying Simone.
Hi, I'm Lana.
You're a lion, Lana?
I'm not a lion, I'm sexy, Lana.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely.
That's great to know for sure. So I see where she gets all her problems. You weren't here before her?
I work with her.
But you were here before her, or like?
No, she was here before her.
Oh wow, so she's the one who influenced you to behave bad.
She wanted to mastermind.
She boss. She boss. Don't tell her I said that. Now, I ain't gonna delete that for any video, so don't worry about it. Okay, so you can see she's busy or pretending she's busy as usual. See, smiley face when you say we're pretending. And you fat port, so we try fat port. This, you give it a sample of fat port? Hold on a second, I gotta get a view of this. I hope this lady does not like this fat port. That would just make a day. But let me see what happened here. Let me see what happened here. Look. I'm looking forward to this one. See, it don't even want to open because it should not be. See, it does not want to open. You see that? So I'll go back over here and let her fight with that. Oh, okay, she's fought with it enough. Let's see. We got an expression here going on. Let me see. Let me see. I want to see a big bad reaction here now. Say it's horrible. Would you like to cast? Would you like to cast your opinion? Yeah. Would you all like to cast your all's opinion on what that tastes like, so our viewers will know what it tastes like?
The fat port tastes like cherry brandy.
Oh, like cherry brandy?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
The one you just tasted before the fat port. The one I tasted the potato, that was nice.
Potato.
Yeah,
That is why the fat pork tastes good. It came after the potato. If fat pork got first, it will not taste good. Thanks very much. You're on Facebook? Well, movie star right now. Okay, live right now.
Oh, hey.
Alright. You want to shout at anybody in particular? Just anybody in particular?
Oh, all over the world.
All the world, yeah.
My English family, the husbands, Mike and Grace husbands, the O'Cockens in England, the kids and the Jilts in Canada, and King's daughters and Marie family.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Big hail up to all.
Yes,
Alright,
big hail to everybody.
Okay, bye. Look, check this face now. Remember, we saw her just over 24 hours ago, and she was looking innocent and shy. You can see the transformation already. I told you we would do it in 48 hours. I did not know we would get by her so quick. Different face completely, as you can see. So you see the influence that comes from below. So they say she's the mastermind. It looks to me as though she is the instructor. I think she's the instructor because she got both these people behaving bad, and both of them came after her. Simon, you want to say to the other Simon? The other.
Hi, honey.
Wait. Hold on a sec though, we got a problem here. Alright, so anyhow, Simon, ignore that. I'll delete that out of the original vlog. It's not a problem, but hope you all are having a great day. Of course, you know that I've got to do a little bit. Come on, I've got to get a little camera time for myself. I can't be all about them all the time, you know. I mean, I always am about them. Now, I have a show. Check it out though, don't get concerned. She's on. You can see what's happening here. How many you had? Two, three? You going for another one? You going for another one? No. Oh.
I'm being good.
Well, we can see what happens with that. So beautiful. Oh. Hello, darling. How are you going? Yeah. What one are you trying now? You get a bottle of that? Oh, okay. So awesome. Perfect. Well, you can see what's happening here. So I can't even sell this product the way they're selling it, because they're showing you that they're buying. Yes, they actually are buying, not just pretending to be buying. I would put out the money, take it back from her and say goodbye and thanks very much, but they're actually going to buy. So you want to know why we over here at this bar so much? Because this is where we feel love. This is where we get the same positive influence and positive spirit that we have on ourselves. These people are very fun. So we come over here, we can let you know about this good wine. You could see already it's selling. It's no joke. It's definitely selling. So if you want something like these local wine stuff, you can check them this next Thursday. If you don't make it here today or tomorrow, you check them Thursday at 𝗵𝗽𝗆. That's where Q is going to be, and that's where we shall be. God spare life, and God grant us the ability to do so. You know, so I'll catch you all later. Just going to pass by all the people here and let them all say bye to you very briefly, or let them look at you. So ladies, we're saying cheerio. We're saying cheerio. Excuse me. Cheerio. I know I get rid of. I'll give it these ladies too, which are the bad behaved ones. There you go. Bye. See you later. Okay. And these two real troublesome ones, as well. See you all later, right? Go hide your hand. I got you about 5 hours of you already on film, man. You relax. Don't worry about that. Great day. Catch you all later. Blessings from Barbados. Stay safe. Of course, enjoy the peace and share all the blessings that you're given. They'll be bestowed on you again. Take care. See you later.